Alright, we're back. Now for this.
Central Gwinnett said the thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Sacramento near Pittsburgh Village to New Crowley, moving at 35 miles per hour.
Central Gwinnett said the thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Sacramento near Pittsburgh Village to New Crowley, moving at 35 miles per hour.
People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, signs, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, signs, and trees. Locations in Texas include Gwinnett, Fort Worth, Arlington, Grand Cerri, Mansfield, Cerri, Carson City, Duncanville, Hurst, Burleson, Waukesha, Waukegan, Colville, Benbrook, Saginaw, and Midlothian. This includes the following highways: Interstate 35W between mile markers 30 and 60. Interstate 35 mile marker 435. Interstate 20 between mile markers 429 and 465. Interstate 30 between mile markers 8 and 41. For your protection orders, follow the structure and stay away from windows. The National Weather Service and Fort Worth have issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Johnson County and north central Texas, Cerri County and north central Texas, northwestern Ellis County and north central Texas, southwestern Dallas County and north central Texas until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. 9:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The thunderstorms were located along the line extending from Sacramento near Pittsburgh Village to New Crowley, moving at 35 miles per hour. Every wildfire trail and 50 miles per hour windows. Source: weather indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, signs, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, signs, and trees. Locations in Texas include Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Grand Cerri, Mansfield, Cerri, DeSoto, Bedford, Cedar Hill, Carson City, Duncanville, Hurst, Burleson, Waukesha, Waukegan, Colville, Benbrook, Saginaw, and Midlothian. This includes the following highways: Interstate 35W between mile markers 30 and 60. Interstate 35 near mile marker 435. Interstate 20 between mile markers 429 and 465. Interstate 30 between mile markers 8 and 41. For your protection and follow the structure and stay away from windows.
Hi, welcome to CP Rankin Commercial Roof Management and Contracting. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I need a new roof on one of my office buildings, and I heard that CP Rankin can breathe new life into my roof.
You mean CPR?
Yeah. May I please see Mr. Rankin?
Sure thing. Did you know that CP Rankin is the best commercial roof management and contracting company for competitive pricing?
Wow. Yeah, I'd like a quote for maintenance on all my regional buildings and warehouses.
Excellent. I'll let CPR know.
Oh, I get it now. CPR breathes life back into your roof.
Catchy, huh?
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Mr. Rankin, someone is here to see you.
Call CPR and breathe new life into your roof. 215-997-9825. 215-997-9825. And be sure to stop by the CP Rankin rooftop on Ashford Alley during your next visit to Citizens Bank Park. CP Rankin Roofing Experts, a proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Call 215-997-9025. First in line for a 2024 Phillies season ticket package before the spot for Kirkering to land. Latest speed rep.
We started Clearwater with the big leagues. He started Clearwater with low A. Low A, high A, double A, triple A in the big leagues in the same year. Drafted last year. Remarkable.
And Kirkering, who made 3 appearances in the regular season at the big league level, delivers a 98-mile-an-hour fastball up and in. And bends De La Cruz back out of the way.
Now he's going to get the slider sweeper.
Think he'll bail? Breaking ball.
Strike call up a little bit.
One sweeper, the signature pitch. He's been throwing it a lot. He's coming to the big leagues. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, and it's popped up. Second field, Rojas hit it over.
One of those things with the sweeper or the slider, both kind of similar. One a little harder than the other. One has a little more depth. But it's tough to barrel those up unless he really makes just an absolutely terrible mistake. It just because it's a late breaking pitch, so it's tough to get the barrel on.
Jesus Sanchez coming up now. He's 0 for 2. Big play in this game back in the 5th inning. Sanchez at bat. Breaking ball. There's a strike. Backdoor. Breaking ball to the left-hand batter. But Sanchez was up. It was 3-0 Phillies. 2 men were on. 1 was out. The 0-1. Swing a foul back. And he grounded into a 6-3 double play to end the inning. No balls, 2 strikes. On Sanchez, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the breaking ball. Down and in under the hands of the left-hand hitter.
Real close to the barrel on that one.
Birdie. Double. He's been hit by a pitch. Also a base running mistake. Back into the 3rd inning. Trying to swipe the 3rd base. This pitch is in there for a called strike. Kirkering gets ahead of Birdie. Comes set. And the 0-1 breaking ball. That's a strike call. 0-2. Birdie takes time out. No balls, 2 strikes as Birdie stands in. Kirkering kicks the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Center field. Backing up Rojas. Nearing the track. He gets the catch. Onto the dirt. Orion Kirkering with a scoreless 8th inning in his playoff debut. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Phillies are 3 outs away from a trip to Atlanta as they lead the Marlins 7-0.
Life's so easy if you've got an ongoing schedule need. Phillies fans, October is not the ideal time to be dealing with knees, pain, or an injury. Physical therapy to the Phillies, the physical therapist at Pelvic Care Rehabilitation.
Sam's gonna go for $100,000 after the break.
Across the Delaware Valley, physical therapy center close to home work is easy. Go to TheWeatherMen and know the power of physical therapy.
Card that's designed to inspire. With the new Phillies Clubhouse Rewards MasterCard, you can earn points with every purchase. Then redeem those points for great stuff like game tickets, merchandise, exclusive memorabilia, and
So
unforgettable.
no times have been announced yet.
No times have been announced yet.
Have been announced yet for the weekend games. It's gonna be nuts when we play them all.
Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. And this season, fans ride home free from NRT Station on the Broad Street line thanks to Unibet, an official casino and sportsbook partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Plan your trip to the game and learn more about free rides home. Sponsored by Unibet at iseptaphilly.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800.
SEPTA.
The new era Phillies team store. Shop our collection of hats, hats, apparel, jerseys, and more. Plus shipping and curbside pickup is available. Visit Phillies.com/new era for store hours.
The home of the Phillies, 94 WIP.
Well, we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Phillies have a 7-0 lead, and they have Atlanta on their mind. As they will head to Atlanta to start the National League Division Series rematch series from a year ago. Saturday night. The pitch is up high for ball one. You can bet the Phillies Braves will be the earlier game. You've got 2 East Coast squads and 2 West Coast. You've got the squad. 1-0. And a swing a high fly center field. Castellanos.
So I'm clearing out a bunch of unneeded notifications.
Slam on the first pitch he saw from Vander Nardi back in the 6th. And a pitch. Fastball, there's a called strike. His first postseason home run.
My God, there's so much.
Struck out in his first 2 at-bats, but then hit the grand slam to put this game away. The 0-1 breaking ball down and away.
Clearing a bunch of older stuff. And we will go over all of it later. Let's return to the pyramid.
Takes the strike. 0-1 the pitch. It's down and in. 1 strike. Stretch by Scott. And a 1-1. Swing a ground ball right side. A rise to his left. He scoops it. Throws to first in time. There's a 1-2-3 inning for the left-hander. Xander Scott. Well, the Phillies will head to the ninth. Gregory Soto will come on and try to close it out and send the Phils to the division series. After 8 here at Bank Markets, the Phillies 7, the Marlins nothing.
You need your electrical project done right, so you need to connect with the best. NECA Penn Jersey is the premier resource journey to the big started right here in Delco. And I'm inviting you to enjoy Delco like me and my family do. From parks to putt-putt, running to rock climbing, and archery to ice skating, there's something for every side of you and your family to discover in Delco. Plan your trip today at visitdelcopa.com. That's visitdelcopa.com.
Philly fans might chant Dallas sucks, but Philly business owners know that hackers suck. Visit PhillyTrustTelesystem.com and find out why leading businesses in Philadelphia trust Telesystem for their cybersecurity, networking, and communication needs. IT is about trust.
Phillies Baseball, Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Well, so far in this wild card series, the Phillies pitching has been the overwhelming story. As the Phillies obviously think of the Phillies as a big game. What they've done to the Marlins here these two games. They've now pitched 17 innings worth of baseball and they've given up 1 run. The starters have carried the bulk of the load, of course, but the bullpen has been terrific as well. And here's Gregory Soto and his first pitch to pinch hitter Xavier Edwards is down low for ball 1. Edwards batting for Stallings. Here to start the ninth, and he hits a ground ball up the middle. It'll be a base hit. Soto behind the backstop. Let it go by. On into center for a hit. So now the top of the order, Luis Ariz. 3 more outs to get. The Phillies will be taking on the Braves for a second straight year. Ariz. And there's his fastball for the strike on the outside corner.
No, we expect the same results.
Why wouldn't we?
Exactly.
0-1 the count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Obviously, the Braves are a tremendous club. At least saw that firsthand as recently as 2 weeks ago. 104-win squad. They have the favorite to be the National League MVP. 0-2. And a swing and a high hopper to first. Harper charges it, gloves it. It's a fair ball. Steps on the bag. Arrives retired. Down to second goes Edwards. There's 1 away. But the Phillies also know that they can bang with the Braves a bit. Right? Posted some big comebacks against Atlanta. Not always ending in victory, of course. It's going to be a challenging series.
I'm sure the pitching for the Braves are obviously.
First pitch, swing and a miss. There we go. Games 1 and game 4. Max Fried, who's been out for a little while through a simulated game, basically, a couple of days ago. Yesterday, I believe. Dealing with a blister issue. 0-1, swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Jorge Soler. Soto ready at the belt. And the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Fastball 100 miles an hour on the inside corner. Nice. One more man to get. It's Josh Bell. Bats for the right side now against the lefty Soto. 2 outs, 9th inning, 7-0 Phillies. The pitch. Fastball, strike call to the knees. And I can tell you this, the people that follow the Braves on a day-in, day-out basis, they leave every Phillies Braves game thinking, man, that's exhausting. 0-1, swung on, foul off. Defensive hack there, and it's 0-2. Fans are on their feet, rally towels spinning as they have been all night long. strikes on Josh Bell. Soto. The lefty pitch on the way. Swinging a line drive. Turner dives. Can't get it. It's a base hit. And it's going to score Edwards. And the game continues as Josh Bell comes up with his 4th hit of the series. And it's an RBI single. And it's 7-1 Phillies. We bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr., who is 0 for 3 in the ballgame tonight and 0 for 7 in the series. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. Chisholm, the young, marketable star who's been the center of the Marlins marketing campaign the last few years. The 0-1 pitch, and he swings and fouls one out of play to the left side. Yeah, it's more veteran talent around him, that's for sure. They got the postseason. That ride is just about over. No balls, 2 strikes. Soto ready. He kicks the pitch. Strike 3. Called it. Got him looking. 100 miles an hour. And Chisholm takes it for strike 3. And the Phillies take the wild card series, sweeping Miami with a 7-1 win. And they'll head back to Georgia to take on the Braves for a 2nd year in a row.
And that's it. The Phillies win it 7-1. The Phillies win it 7-1. And so they advance.
They did it all year, but the Phils coming in here, Marlins coming into Citizens Bank Park for the postseason. Again, it's a different beast. And the Phils, they came out and got it.
Very nice. Okay, I'm going to start going through here and clear some remaining stuff. It is already starting to get quiet here. Now, just like yesterday, we're gonna have to move quickly through. Just like last week, just like last night, we're gonna have to move very quickly through Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because of the Minnesota monthly test that will be happening later tonight. Checking it all out. And I think that is it. Get rid of that. Okay. Looks like that is it. So, in just a few moments here, we're going to return to the pyramid. I'm going to get Windows 10 going. And there are a few other things that I have to go back on, and I will do that. I'll do that in the coming minutes. Let's return to the pyramid. All right. We have another 50,000. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, we have another $50,000 winner on Pyramid. So, when it returns from commercial messages, they're gonna go for. Now, if that contestant makes it back to the winner's circle after this next game, they're gonna go for $100,000. So yeah, there was a ton of stuff up there regarding the national test that happened today. Here's why FEMA sent an alert to your phone. A phone alert will trigger a zombie apocalypse. Test the system with 5G. Sorry, I have LTE. Wow, WPAP knew what to do. Relay the product right away. Well, anyway, if that pair makes it back to the winner's circle, they're going to go for $100,000. And in the meantime, let's return to the pyramid. Alright, and that is the end of the $100,000 pyramid. We were so close to a perfect run of bonus round of winner circle wins. We were so close to that happening, let me tell you. And here's the big national test on LEAS's log. Look at this. Look at this. This is so huge. My God. He got it on EAS Plug, got it on 82 stations. Wow, that's a lot. Well, I cannot actually believe this myself, but baseball is done. Tomorrow and Friday we have off. And then Saturday we start the division series. And then we start the division series on Friday. On Saturday, I mean. Yeah. On Saturday, we start all the division series. And this thing just went up to 3 hours in length. My God. My God, that is such a long thing. Alright. Now, we are ready to get started with our main feature of our evening section of our program, as we have only an hour, as we have about 2 hours left to go of our programming today. We'll have the Minnesota monthly test in about 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and get ready to play some Deal or No Deal. And let me check the volume. There we go. Make sure the volume is at an appropriate level. Alright. And we will see. We'll see if Brandon can make it tonight. I've already gone back on Amtrak number 3. I took care of all that during the previous commercial break of the $100,000 pyramid. I have already taken care of that. Oh boy, I must have left this in for a while. If KIK tests tonight, I don't care. I mean, probably nobody's going to test now after the national test. I don't know what Brandon's doing this evening, so we'll keep trying, and if we and then if we don't hear a response, we'll just jump right to Wheel of Fortune, because again, we have very limited time between now and the Minnesota test, and I, in addition, want to get to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now, earlier, you all may have noticed that North Dakota, for whatever reason, ran their monthly at 1:45. They're supposed to be doing it at 11 p.m. tonight. I'm not sure what their problem is, or somebody who manages the whole origination thing for North Dakota. I'm not sure whoever it is, but I'm pretty sure Brandon's tired and all. I think he's had as rough of a day as I had today with the national tests and stuff. But but before we go any further, I think I forgot to mention another change coming soon to our schedule, and this time it actually affects our Roblox show. So the Press Your Luck reboot with Elizabeth Banks as host That show actually returns with all new episodes next Tuesday at 9 p.m. So, that means we will probably either have to, that means we will have to shorten down the finale sequence of that particular program. But I'll talk about that. But I will talk more about that at a later point. And I see we got Brandon finally on the line here.
This is a test of the National Emergency Alert System.
This is a test of the National Emergency Alert System. Developed by broadcast and cable operators. Voluntary cooperation.
Yep, that's right.
Emergency Management Agency.
Yep, that's right. I spent hours and hours and hours setting all that up today. Boy, it was one heck of a ride. Boy, let me tell you, today was one heck of a ride. And of course, our usual schedule returns. Our usual schedule will return next Wednesday, where we get to do it all again. So yeah, it's been a very trying day, and the only watch in effect now is 7:06, which goes until 2 a.m. But I'm pretty sure it'll get canceled sooner, but we'll find out. All right, so Brandon, if you're ready, and Bankaruna, I'm sure you're ready too. Then let's play Deal or No Deal.
Hello and welcome to Deal or No Deal. I'm Howie Mandel, and this evening you could walk away with a huge cash prize. In order to do that, you're going to have to be lucky, gutsy, and have a great sense of timing. Now I think it's time I introduce you to my better half. Actually, 26 of my better halves.
Ladies, please.
All right.
My goodness, PSR is still alive? Oh, that was earlier.
These 26 cases. We do know that the biggest prize amount in one of these cases is $1 million.
Of course, $1 million all the way
All the way
down
down to 1 penny. Those are the different amounts, and each case holds one of those amounts.
So,
And the winning driver this week was number 12.
number 12 was the winning driver this week.
Okay, very well. Now this is your case to keep, unless you should decide to sell it. We'll talk about that later.
And you already know what number I'm
Find
going
out
to
what's in
start
your
with.
case? Of course, so does everyone here. We'll start
Because
by
of what
opening
time it
those
was
cases.
originated
Whatever
today,
we
we're
find
going
in
with
those
number 20.
cases is obviously not in your case. Let's begin.
Yep.
Number 20.
Hesitation, he wants to pick 20.
There goes $400,000.
Now he gets started.
Pick 5 more cases before the next offer.
And then we'll do number 2.
Number 2. That's Chandra.
That's
$500,000 off the board.
Million.
Not in your case.
not looking
4 more
good.
cases to go.
Not a good start so far.
And let's do number 9 for iPause.
Number 9. Let's see a low amount.
9, I heard.
Yep.
That's good. $100 off the
There
board.
you go.
$100 not in your case. Pick 3 more cases before the next offer.
Oh man. Let's do 15.
Yeah, man, I'm sure Brandon.
Number 15. $100,000 gone. Not coming back.
$100 off the board now.
Pick 2 more cases before the next offer.
We will go with,
If you keep the
because they
million,
still tested Illinois, so for that, number 4.
Actually, yes, Illinois
Number
still
4,
did
that's
run
Kayla.
monthly.
I came to find out they did still test.
$1 million gone.
And that's the
And it's
$1
not in
million
your
case.
This is not a good
You still
start.
have one more case to open before the next offer.
All right, how about number 26?
Try at the
Number 26, that's Carissa. $10 off the board, $10 not in your case.
I think that has to be.
Okay, the first round is over. You've picked 6 cases, and now it's
Yeah,
time
that
for the
wasn't
banker to
terrible
make you an
start.
offer. He's not your friend. He doesn't want you to win. He is
That was a
reading your
terrible
every
start.
move, and he wants you out of here as soon as possible,
Banker who
with as
had
little
just
money as
spent
possible.
The most hectic weekly test Wednesday
And there he is on the phone.
and we're
Hello?
still trying to recover from it.
Okay,
Even though the national
Okay.
test was like 9 hours.
I'll tell him that. That wasn't so good,
Yeah.
but it's still very early in the game. The offer is
Una offers.
$8,000.
No deal.
Wow, you have guts. No deal.
That's the way
You need to
play the game.
And let's give FEMA some rap by going with number 1.
Hey, there's 3 huge amounts. Number 1,
For
that's
actually
Elizabeth.
doing the national test.
Correct?
$750 off the board,
did it
$750 not
correctly.
in your case. You have 4 more cases to open. Pick a case.
The audio script.
Yep.
700.
We are gonna go with number 10 for the fake monthly that did not
Number
need to
10,
be run the other
that's
night
Joy.
to start out October.
$75,000. Whoa. Off the board. Hopefully that won't hurt you too much.
Actually, I actually used
All right,
I actually used
3 more to
WTOP
open.
for
Pick a
today's test, and they didn't fail.
That's great that they actually did it right.
Hey, there's 3 huge amounts.
I mean, I could have done that today, but I tried every WEAS cluster split across 4 different computers, including the desktop.
I used WTOP, and I think I also got some Southern Stone communication stations and some other stuff
I
too.
did a whole bunch of those. I did a whole bunch of those.
Anyway, give me 23.
23.
Number 23, that's Stephanie. Great, $200 off the board. A good low number. You still have 2 more cases to open before the next
You know, if you were in Hawaii, you got the national test right when everybody was waking up.
Well,
If you knock out 750,000,
yeah, because it would have been like 7 a.m.
Yep.
7 a.m. there.
Let's go with 7 then, for that reason.
number 7, that's Candace. $1 off the board. $1 not in your case. You have 1 more case to open. Pick a case.
Let's go with
Hey, there's 3
16.
huge amounts.
Or what?
16.
Okay.
Number 16. 3 small amounts in a row. That's very good. Excellent, excellent. That was an incredible round, and there's a lot of money out
Oh, really?
there. Let's see what he's got to say.
About that.
Hello? Okay. The offer's gone up. This is a good amount of money. But is it good enough? The banker wants to know if you will leave now for $42,000.
No, I will not.
No deal. Now you...
All right, now let's
Hey, there's 3 huge amounts still in play.
let's go with your favorite, because why not?
Number 11.
We're gonna give California some rap because it was 11
4 small
o'clock.
amounts in a row. You are
Because it was 11 o'clock California time when this test went
Pick
out.
3 more
so
cases
gotta give them
before the
some
next
love.
offer. If you keep the 700,
Anyway, next up, let's go with number 8, since hockey season started
8.
soon.
5 small amounts in a row. That is excellent. 2 more cases to go.
And yes, we are. Let's go with number 21.
Number 21, that's Blair. Come on, let's see the penny.
Let's hope the $750,000.
$10,000. Off the board, not in the case. All right, one more to open. Pick a number.
Oh god, I imagine you have to show the entire world what I've won. Anyway.
Hey, there's 3.
Let's go with number 1.
I mean, number 1 has already been picked.
Alright, how about we go with... I think 13 might still be up there,
Number
though.
13, that's Ashley.
Let's go with that.
$500 off the board, $500 not in your case. I think the banker's getting a little woozy. This board is your board.
What DC stations did you use today, if any?
Nearly every single one.
Okay.
LXC, Z80.
The offer went up, and this is a very nice amount of money. And
I wonder if they took it.
I'm sure they
Hold that.
$65,000. It's all on you.
No deal.
Nope.
I did a lot of the Chicago and
This-
FM stations, and I even got the same test on.
Hey, there's
the
3 huge amounts.
Digital TV 32.3. That's buzzer here in the Chicago area, and in addition to WPWR.
You should see if WFMT relayed the test.
I bet they did.
Yep, I wonder if WEDA sent it. They might have.
They did.
Anyway, let's get back into this. 17.
Number 17, that's Sophia. Oh my, that is not good. That is not good.
Ooh.
$750,000 is off the board. It's gone. It's not in your case.
Not in your case.
Pick 2 more cases before the next offer.
How about number 6?
$300,000. Number 6. $25,000. That's good.
And several NWR
Pick
offices
one
still
more
tested
case.
today.
Yep, and mine was one of them.
Also, I was going back on your
2 huge
live
amounts
stream.
are on
and
the board.
Did someone literally run an auto weekly right before the national test?
Well, that's right, WGPA.
WGPA ran an auto weekly right before the national test. I thought I heard it, and I'm like, is that what I think that is?
And that is a Severe Thunderstorm Watch expansion. Now it includes Anderson, Freestone, and Limestone.
Ooh, Fort Worth getting in on that.
Yeah, it's been going since this evening. I still can't believe they tested this morning, because they usually don't test when there's like a marginal or slight risk.
Did we get any WBAP today?
At WBAP, oh, we got a whole bunch of them.
They still issued warnings. I wonder if they took the national test.
I bet they did.
Was it the regular guy too that sent them out the
Yep,
warnings?
the regular guy.
There you go.
Alright. Alright, well, let's get back to the game here.
Anyway, oh man, before I lose track of it, 22.
Number 22, that's Alexis. $75 off the board.
And
$75.
19.
Not in your case. All right, that was not very good. We know the offer's going to go down. Let's see how far down.
Next.
Hello?
I think we're almost to a critical stage of the game as well.
I'll tell him.
So,
Yes, we are getting close to it.
All right, the offer went down. Think carefully about your next move. The offer is $48,000.
no deal.
First, yep, that's right. First.
No deal. need to. Number 19. Let's see a penny. All right, the penny
There's
is
the
off.
pesky penny off the board.
All right, one
Nope, you won't
more
have to show the
open.
world what I have won.
Pick a number.
And then there's one more to open this round.
All right, and
Two huge
let's
amounts
do
are
24.
24. So that will leave 3.
Number
5,
24,
14,
that's Janine.
And 25
Show us something good.
in the next round.
All right,
3 small amounts in a row. That's very good. Great round. That was a great round. You have them exactly where you want them.
Well, close to there.
Hello, banker. Okay, I'll tell him. The offer went up, and this is a very nice amount of money. The offer is $70,000. I'm going to...
no deal.
No deal, banker.
And we're going with number 5.
Only number 5. Let's see a low amount. $200,000 is gone. That'll hurt. Whoa, this is not the way you wanted it to go. You want to stay in that left column, small amounts.
Amount on this board. Let's see how far the offer.
Hello? Okay. Okay. I'll tell him that. This is a very nice offer. The offer is $55,000.
No deal.
Wow, you have guts.
And then we're going to go 18.
Number 18. No huge amounts, please. $50,000. Excellent, excellent. That was an incredible round, and there's a lot of money up there. Let's see what he's got to say. Hello?
As in the guy from FEMA. Let's see what the guy from FEMA has to say.
Okay. This is a very nice offer. And the offer is $65,000.
So banker Una wants to offer you $65,000.
Of course, I'm not going to take her.
No deal, banker.
Number 3.
You number 3. $400 off the board. $400 not in your case. I think the banker's getting a little woozy. This board is your board. Hello? Okay. This is a very nice offer. The offer is $90,000.
No deal.
No deal.
And
$300,000.
14.
Number 14.
Yep.
Number 14. Let it be low.
Let's hope it's good.
That's good. $50 off the board, left side of the board. I think you're making the banker nervous. That was a great round. Let's see what he's got to say. Hello, banker. Okay, I'll tell him. Okay, we're into the 6 figures now. You need to think this through. And he's offering you $140,000. So,
No deal.
no deal, banker. Wow, you've played the game with a lot of guts. You have a 50-50 shot at walking away with a huge prize, or walking away with a pittance. Before we open your case, I'm going to give you the opportunity to switch your case with the one remaining up there.
Switch it with 25. You want to keep 12 or switch it with 25?
We're gonna keep 12.
Keeping number 12, hoping it has 300,000. Let's see.
Yep,
Wanna
we're
know
gonna
what's
give the
in your
Mountain
case?
Time some love here.
Let's see
what happens.
what's in your case. Not a bad deal.
5,000.
Not the best.
And they only
You
won
could have done much
5,000.
worse.
That's one of those kind of days.
Yep, it's in the first game. Now, we're going to jump to Wheel of Fortune here. Hook up the
We're gonna get Windows 10 or Windows
10 now.
10. Or,
Well, now I use now I use 10 for these games because Windows
yep, we're gonna get
11 and
we're
7
definitely gotta get
aren't really.
Windows.
I mean,
That
virtually
means you're gonna get
Windows
Windows
7
10
and
fired
Windows
up.
11. It's not acting well. Yeah, they're all not acting pretty well. I will be honest.
So let's get Windows 10 fired up then.
Yep. And now all I gotta do is put in the CD and then start the game. Yeah, I'll wait for it to detect the disc and then I'll wait for it to. Maybe it hasn't detected the disc all the way yet. Oh, you have to. Oh yeah, I have to take that out and then hook up the DVD drive to the VM. Unknown error. The frick? What the frick? Alright, there we go. Now we should be able to launch the game. What is up with this drive tonight? Oh, there it is. Alright. Now let's try it. And now the game. Okay. Alright.
Hi, folks. I'm Charlie O'Donnell. We'll get to our game in a second, but first, normal game? Okay, so how many people out there? What kind of game do you want to play?
Of course, we're going to play an extended 20-minute game. Even
Player one, what's your name?
Going to go right to the Minnesota Monthly. You know what? This is going to be one of the very last day. This is the very last day that it's going to feel like summer. So I thought we ended in some sort of tropical climate since this is literally what it's feeling like today. So we're going to play the Hawaii stage tonight. So with that said, let's play Wheel of Fortune.
From the Sony Picture Studios, it's America's Game. Aloha, dudes! Get out the thongs and the surfboards. It's Hawaii Day here on Wheel of Fortune. Here to get us started, Vanna White.
Thanks, Charlie. Feeling good, everybody? All right, then, let's get to our game.
Oh, I'm feeling better.
Let's take a look at our category.
First round puzzle.
Proper name. Okay, start things off. You get us going, player one.
Okay, let's do this.
$550.
When it's not my turn. R? No R.
There are no R's. Sorry. It's your turn, player two.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
Oh, lose a turn. Too bad. You're up, player three.
I think I'll spin, Vanna.
$800.
L.
Not a single L.
Oh, nope, that's not it.
Player one, good luck.
Alright, take on the gauge and I want to get y'all rolling there over.
$100.
Let's try an S. We still
There are no
don't have a
S's.
single letter.
Sorry. Player 2, you're up.
Still have not found.
I'd like to spin.
Yet.
Is there an N?
We have 2 N's.
And there's the free spin. That can help.
Here's your free spin.
That can help you out.
I'd like to spin.
Oh, we lose a turn. Too bad.
Okay, I'll use the free spin.
Of course, she's going to use the free spin.
I think I'll spin, Vanna.
$600.
I will try T.
There is a T.
Just one T.
I think it's time to purchase a vowel. An A?
2 of them. 2 A's.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please. An O.
Not a single O. You're up, player 3.
I'd like to spin, please. All right, give me a big one.
$400.
I'll take an H, please.
1 H in this puzzle.
I'd like to buy a vowel, please. I'd like to take a shot at E, please.
Yes, 1 E. Show us where.
Let's give this a spin. Let's see that big one.
$600.
Minnesota.
I'd like a W, please.
Just the 1 W.
There's just one W.
I'd like to buy a vowel, please. I'll take a U, please.
U? No. No U's. Player 1, good luck.
All right. Oh, that's the voice we just heard. Vanna.
That's it. Great. Before we move to the next round, let's check out our cash totals so far.
It has been quite a game.
I see you've played our game before, player 1. Another round, another puzzle. Let's check it out.
We'll try them.
We've got a prize on the wheel this time, Charlie. Tell us about it.
Let's see what it is.
It's up, up, and away with this glider aircraft worth more than $9,875.
This time, the category is Star and Roll.
Star.
This time, player 2 goes first.
Okay, here I go. I'll spin. Let's see that big one.
$600.
Ready for Minnesota.
Are there any L's?
We have a total of 2 L's.
I'll buy a vowel, Vanna. I'd like an A, please, Vanna.
We've got 5 A's in this puzzle.
Woohoo! I love it.
That's a lot of A's.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please.
That's a lot.
An O?
Yes, there's 1 O.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please. E.
Not an E in sight.
No E.
You're up, player 3.
I'm gonna spin.
Uh-oh, lose a turn. Sorry. Player 1, good luck.
Okay, here we go.
least you didn't lose too much. Player 2, you're up.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please. A U.
No, no U's. Sorry. Player 3, on to you.
I'll spin. Let's see that big one.
$400.
Is there an S?
Wait, why did I not go back on?
There are 3 in this puzzle.
Oh. I didn't ever go back on that.
Can I buy a vowel,
I
please?
didn't even go back on that local test.
I'm guessing I.
There are 3 I's. All the vowels are now gone.
Let's give this a spin.
Locally?
$600.
I'd like an N, please.
A single N up there.
I think I'll spin, Vanna. Come on, show me the big money! I'll take an R, please.
1 R in this puzzle.
Just 1 R and he has that prize. All he needs to do now
I'll
is
spin.
solve.
$600.
I'd like to see a T.
1 T.
Only see 1.
I'll spin.
$600.
I'll take an H, please.
1 H in this puzzle.
Only take 1.
I think I'll spin, Vanna. Oh, not that one.
Lose a turn. Sorry. Player 1, good luck.
Thing.
$400.
Let's do the B.
Can do. 1 B. $600.
The W.
Just the 1 W. $900.
M. M, I said.
There are 2 M's. $350.
Let's do the D.
Yes, 1 D there is. $900.
C.
1 C. Where is it? $900.
P.
1 P.
That's
Where is it?
Robert Williams. Add it on to my
All
score.
right, there you go. Let's see how all our players are doing after this round. You're hot today, player 1. Let's get ready for the next round.
It's going to be our jackpot round.
All right, it's the jackpot round. We'll start off with $5,000 and increase that amount with every spin of the wheel. Good luck. We've got a prize on the wheel this time, Charlie. Tell us about it.
There's nothing fishy about a deep-sea fishing excursion off the Florida Keys. An all-expense-paid getaway priced at $5,600.
Let's see what our category is this time. Thing.
Equipment is malfunctioning again.
Player 3, you start us off this time.
Okay, here I go.
Okay.
I'd like to spin, please.
$900.
L.
One L for you.
L.
I'm gonna buy a vowel. A is in apple.
Just one A.
I'd like to buy another vowel. How about an O?
One O.
I'd like to buy another vowel. I'd like an E.
Just the one E.
I'd like to spin, please. All right, give me a big one.
$900.
How about an S?
Good. Two S's.
Can I buy a vowel, please? U.
Uh-huh. Two U's.
I'd like to buy another vowel. I'll take an I, please.
Yes, there is an I. Yes, and now you're out of vowels.
I'll spin.
$300.
There's gotta be an N.
Unfortunately not.
Sorry, no N's.
Oh, man.
Player one, good luck.
An R. R, I said.
We have two R's. Jackpot! Solve the puzzle. It's all yours.
And I am going to try it. Hourglass figure.
You did it! Fantastic! That's the end of this round. Let's take a look at the scores.
Okay. We're ready to go for Minnesota. So we're ready whenever you're ready.
Good job, player one. You've got the lead.
$50 so far. Ready to play?
Ready for the next puzzle? Here it goes. We've got a prize on the wheel this time, Charlie. Tell us about it.
Start spreading the news. It's an all-expense-paid romantic weekend to spectacular New York City. A $5,680 value.
Let's take a look at our category. Phrase. Okay, start things off. You get us going, player one.
And now we're ready to start.
$700.
R? Nope.
There are no R's. Sorry. Player two, you're up.
Oh, I'll spin, Vanna.
$400.
Are there any L's?
One L for you.
One L.
I think it's time to purchase a vowel. I will try A.
Uh-huh, we've got one A for you.
Oh, I'll spin, Vanna. Come on, show me the big money.
$300.
I hope there's some S's.
There's gonna be
There are 5 altogether.
5 S's.
Yes. I think it's time
Oh, that
to
was the
purchase a
warning for
vowel.
Henderson, the weather finished for rain.
Oh!
Not a single O. Player 3, on to you.
Related to the RMT.
I'd like to spin the wheel, please. All right, give me a big one.
$450.
Is there an N, Vanna?
Unfortunately, no.
There are no N's. Sorry. Player 1, good luck.
Okay, my cursor's going nuts. There we go.
You have two choices, spin the wheel or solve the puzzle. $900. Player
C?
1, pick a letter. Yes, there is a C.
Let's find E.
Yes, one E. Show us where.
Class dismissed.
Good job. You did it. Fantastic. Let's check out how all the players are doing after this round. Good job, player 1. You've got the lead.
$1,700.
All right, let's go to the next round and the next puzzle. This time around, our category is title. This time, player 2 goes first.
Okay, here I go. I'll spin. Come on! Come on! I'd like an L, please, Vanna.
No, sorry. No L's.
Darn.
You're up, player 3.
I think I'll spin, Vanna. Oh!
Sorry, you lose a
believe
turn.
it.
Player 1, over to you. $400.
Try an S.
No, not a single S. Player 2, you're up.
Let's give this baby a spin. Come on.
$600.
Is there an N?
One N in this puzzle.
I think it's time to purchase a vowel. An A?
Uh-huh, 2 A's.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please. I'll try an O.
No O's for you, sorry. Player 3, on to you.
I'd like to spin the wheel, please.
$500.
R!
Yes, there is an R.
Norfolk Southern milepost.
I think I'll buy a vowel here, Vanna. There's gotta be an E.
We've got 6 E's for you.
Excellent!
Wow.
I'm gonna spin.
Oh, well, at least you didn't lose too much. Player 1, over to you. $700.
Is there a T? There'll be a bunch of those.
Wow, 4 of them.
Let's buy the I.
Yes, there is an I.
And
Well, I guess you have to spin now, or solve. Aw, bankrupt. Tough luck. It's your turn, player 2.
I'll spin the wheel.
$700.
Gone out.
Is there an H, Vanna?
Not a single H. You're up, player 3.
I'll spin, Vanna. Okay, big money, big money. Come on, money.
$300.
I'd like a W, please.
Not a single W.
Oh, why
Player
me?
1, over to you. $700.
Those will all return next week. See?
Good. 2 C's.
And we'll buy the U.
Yes, 1 U. All the vowels are now gone. Uh-oh, lose a turn. Sorry. It's your turn, player 2.
I'd like to spin.
$600.
How about an M as in mom?
Nope.
No, no M's. You're up, player 3.
Is the Minnesota Monthly even
I'm
going
gonna
out?
spin. Okay, big money, big money. Come on, money.
$400.
G.
No G.
No G's. Sorry.
Oh, why me?
Player 1, over to you.
Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Hey, well done. That's it. Great. Let's see how all our players are doing after this round.
After this round of play, I have
You must be a wheel watcher, player 1.
and I am really sweeping every
Ready for the next puzzle? Here goes. This time around, our category is fictional character. Player 3, you start us off this time.
Okay, here I go. I think I'll spin, Vanna. Let's go. Let's see some money here.
$300.
Vanna, I'll try L.
Yes, we have 1 L.
I'll spin the wheel.
$300.
Is there an S?
There is not.
There are no S's. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
We're running a bit short on time here. I'm going to have to give the wheel a final spin.
So, yep.
$500.
Oh, it's my turn. T.
1 T. No, I'm sorry. That's not right. Next player. Player 2, you're up.
I will try N.
Yes, there is an N.
I don't think Minnesota's even going out.
You're up, player 3.
I'd like an R, please, Vanna.
Yes, there is an R.
Because they would usually go out at like, what, 10:55?
Player 1, good luck.
They usually go at 10:45 right on the dot. Okay, A. No.
Sorry, no A's. Player 2, you're up.
How about an H?
1 H, where is it? You're up, player 3.
Vanna, I'll try a W.
You're not gonna get
Not a single W.
Did the Minnesota Monthly even go out?
Player 1, over to you.
MontCoEAS are tested.
Lots. 4 E's.
Wait a minute. George of the Jungle.
That's it for this round. Let's see how all our players are doing. You're hot today, player one. Boy, what a game. Congratulations to all our players, but going to the bonus round is player one. It's the bonus round. Start by picking one of these cards, and we'll see if we can't add to your total.
I got that documented. Y'all be safe. TTC is out.
OMG.
For this puzzle,
QAA
the category
still
is
tested.
things. R, S, T, L, N, and E are where you see them. Now please pick 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Yep, let me get this in the right place here. Okay, while I read. Oh, there we go. Now we got it in the right spot. Okay, M. Not this again. H. Let's do Palestine. G. And A.
Here's your bonus round puzzle.
That did not help. Let's just try to raise bows. I would have been wrong.
No, sorry, but you're still our big winner. Congratulations.
I don't know if I'd want to do that. Well, anyway.
You made a bundle. Congratulations, player one. Thanks again to all our players.
Hello, Charlie O'Donnell here. Let's just set things up before we start our game.
That is it.
Thanks for joining us on Wheel of Fortune. Bye-bye.
Dispatch answering over. Alright, after 1 over.
Alright, we'll just exit the program and shut down Windows. Nothing came out from Minnesota. I thought I heard headers, but I wouldn't be surprised because today was the national test, so yeah, no trace. I wonder if Wisconsin will still do theirs even after all this, but we will have to wait and see as we now get to the final minutes of our program here for tonight. But now, of course, comes the usual part. Well, that happened earlier today, so don't need to worry about it. Okay, now before we get to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, we have to first go through all of the captures that everyone got today. As we usually do, I might play around with that a little more prior to Alabama, if I feel like it. But anyway, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's start with Tuesday. Horror got the monthly, got the national test. Had screen recordings going on several phones.
Main 1 west found.
the 8th national test.
Alert system issued by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, covering the United States from 2:20 to 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time. This is only a test.
He had WETA Classical. ProNet cable. How did he set this up? Georgia did nearly the same thing that I did earlier. He got the wireless alert.
CN detector, mile 109.3. Main 1 west found, no defects. Temperature 68 F. Total axles 238. Speed 54. Detector out.
Wow, Georgia got a bunch of stations. The EAS plug got the Tennessee statewide test from last night. And he even got the national test too. He did it on 82 stations.
This is a nationwide
IDS 37M over.
emergency alert system. Time. This is only a test.
He did 82 stations. Holy crap. How quick can that go? I did much more.
Emergency Management Agency, covering the United States.
Show a little fit he got. South Florida will play with the national test to the national anthem.
Georgetown 268 over.
Accord to it. And then this is the actual
Issued by the
recording.
Federal Emergency Management Agency.
LAEAS got it too. First the Iowa monthly, the usual weeklies, the San Diego monthly, the early weeklies, and then the national test. Since he never received it, so instead it logged the NWS Wilmington weekly. Another exciting episode of the ice cream truck. Here was the destructive warning in Tulsa. Northeast Illinois got the national test on. Of course, it's certainly got the WHKO national test. JWC Aiden.
Let's see if they didn't fake you. RULNE ABC6. And they didn't fail this time.
We got it on TV too. EAS Weather got it on PHL and WPVI. Susquehanna did it on a bunch of stations too. The 218 with the wireless alert. That's in Spanish and then again in English.
Nationwide test of the emergency alert system issued by the Federal Emergency Management Agency.
I didn't know I could get tests from the. I didn't know I could get tests from the Sirius XM preview channel. That's
Which app do you want to open?
I don't want to open anything. Besides, I forgot to turn down the ringer after the wireless message. I don't want to open anything. I want to put the L card cam back on so we can continue. Okay, forget it. Sanjian did some stuff with a 2002 Jeep Cherokee. He got the national test. Neptune uploaded a very old product, like a marine warning from March of this year. That was from a Blackhawks game on Tuesday. Waterford did a bunch of Now that's what my Comcast box didn't do, but that's what it should have said. Chaos and Wex did a bunch of it. KVL failing the national test and just relaying a bunch of warnings. Attack on it too.
Good morning, all cars. CN 393 approaching southbound westbound 1 over. I roger that after this Amtrak door. Copy, thank you. CN 393 out.
He just speeds it up. SPC Twin Cities actually got it on a bunch of channels too. Everybody got a whole ton of them. First the Upton and Albany tests, and then the national test. Washington State EAS person did it too. Once your internet connection is restored, your video will resume automatically. EAS Mississippi did it too, but you usually on the station with a EAS test card. Tornado fan in a classic tradition, he tries to skip school. What test was that? Oh, that was the national test. Everyone started freaking out. That was the reaction from in their school when all the cell phones were set off. Oh my gosh. I think that's a first. He got the national test outside of school. And of course you got the Des Moines test. EAS Texas, of course, streamed all that stuff from earlier. Roleplay did get the national test on PSU. Malachi Smith did the same thing. Brian Smith is still doing all this stuff. There was that national test stream. That was replay stream. Of course it gets copyrighted. Sounds of Minnesota had the national test ready. Then, of course, Brian got the Northern Indiana test. Okay, so a few offices actually postponed their weekly test because of this. Well, because of the national test. We now know State College will go on Thursday. State College we know will go on Thursday. Honolulu will go on Thursday as well. But then the remaining offices, we know Fort Worth went this morning, but we don't know about the other ones. So we will ride it out tomorrow and we'll see what ends up happening. And then some additional weeklies. Charlotte got the National Wireless Alert, and then the GSP Weekly. Fairway got the national test on WLNK and WKQC. TJ got the national test. I'm not sure what station that is, but that looks like an ABC affiliate. Oh, Mel, I saw this one earlier. He got the national test. Blackford got it too. Jonathan Slack got it on Comcast Cable.
Emergency alert system issued by the Federal Emergency Management Agency covering the...
Gelton got it on WLVO. Storm Surge got it on 2 stations. Thunder Bay shows off the scroll. Dune Blaze got the national test with a different intro. Vapor got the Mississippi Tornado Drill and the national test. And he did it again on Comcast. And he shows off the scroll. State College did a video how the State College test was postponed because of the national test. EAS Weather got it on WSTW. This was the Lacrosse Weekly. Radioactive Girl got it too. Carolina Elevators got it on a bunch of stations. SSPWXR got all the tests on, and he got the national test as well on New Jersey Public TV and Maryland. Southwest Florida got the, and then you got the wireless alert on his Android phone. Sky Blues had it all set up. Yes, Buddy got the national test on a couple stations. Landon got the wireless alert and then the test on Magic 96.5. This week's setup was requested by WR100 Productions.
PTC answering.
And then the wireless alert.
Dispatch answering, over.
And then the national test.
Go ahead, over.
Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of PTC help desk.
NorCal got the national test with a group.
PTC is answering.
I could start hearing a bunch of phones.
All right,
He got the wireless alert, and then
Alright, sounds like they're trying to get you back right now, over.
And
Sounds like they're trying to get you now, over.
Lightning Bolt got it too. He actually just uploaded it. He got, of course, he got the wireless alert. WGN, WSCR, and WMAQ. I did WPWR and Buzzer, because I like those channels. And the rest of the stuff, I think, was the same thing as before.
Copy, sir. You said you're 268 of the 4th on a 2762. How can I help you?
And of course, this street
Norfolk
stopped
Southern milepost
for the
430.7. Main 2, no defects.
Then some fire truck tours.
Copy, sir. What's select one you want? Let's see what's there.
Then the actual test itself.
Select that soft key menu 1, please.
Connaught County got it. On WPDX, AJR, WWLW, VAQ,
Then yes.
RLF, and ZST. Central Missouri again with the ice cream truck. And here's the Fort Worth test that probably shouldn't have happened. This is what probably shouldn't have happened. Because I'm going to be honest here. Normally, Fort Worth postpones their tests when there's like the threat of severe weather. But I'm surprised they still did it. CP got the usual Florida weekly test. And then, of course, the national test, which put him over the 1,000 alert mark. And here's the other Canada WCCO. TGS got the test as well. PittsburghEAS did it on that same station as before. Got the wireless alert. And then WXRY. Zachary Reynolds got it on KDKA.
Alright, so go ahead and drop your PTC breaker. Let me know when you have it down, please.
Torcon only got the wireless alert though.
Thank you. Stand by.
The nuclear icon. The Mitchie WX got the there's all 3 cell phones. Dylan Fretwell got the national test as well. First the Nashville Weekly, and then the DirecTV capture of the North Dakota not do the national test, instead do a monthly. Chicago WX got
Alright, 268, go ahead and close that breaker.
Come on, phone. Oh, there goes my dad's. It is 1:15 p.m.
Boy, Chicago WX was really eccentric about it. Now we're gonna have to move quickly through Who Wants to Be a Millionaire today, because that was a lot of going back. And I actually want to go back on BBM, as I want to hear the actual like reaction. So we need to go back to the 1 o'clock hour, and then we need to scroll to 1 part 3. Then we need to scroll to 118.
Expected to play. That's because he's missed 3 straight games, with some big games. The tournament will be held in Uruguay, Argentina, and Paraguay before switching to Morocco, Portugal, and Spain. Once again, this is the 2030 World Cup, the 2026
So this is the
this
is when your virus alert went out.
And as you can hear in the background, that is the first round of the nationwide.
Somebody try to log in when it comes up.
On the air right here on WDBM.
Absolutely.
So it's 118 news right together on the 8, sponsored by
And if there's a COM flag on there, a COM flag, then just wait for that to go out and you should be successful.
Today, Jack Up is going to be sounded on radio and television stations across the country.
Yep, and here's the national test on WBBM. I'm gonna go back on a couple of other. I'm gonna go back on a couple of other stations too, as well, to fully top this thing off.
This is a nationwide test of the emergency alert system issued by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, covering the United States from 2:20 to 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time. This is only a test. No action is required by the public.
Yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to go back on.
News time 121. The nationwide EAS test has concluded. Congratulations, you passed. Experts say this is a good time as any, though, to discuss any emergency plans with your family. What to do in the case of fire or severe weather
Or any other kind of national emergency, if anything were ever to happen. And if that's so, God help us all. Okay. We have about... Okay, the signal on Texarkana is absolute garbage. So, yeah. Okay, we are running out of time here, so we're going to have to move quickly. Well, before we do that, though, we're going to have to move quickly through Millionaire. But before we get to Millionaire, the last time intro card is kind of, it is exciting, but not as it was, so. Wait, what am I on? I'm supposed to be here. Here we go. This is what we're supposed to go back on. This is Arkansas PBS thing. This is the one we need to go back on. So we'll do that. Oh, and I gotta mute this too. Nope, not BAP. Now we can go. Alright, so let's go back on this. Actually, I want the whole text to be present on screen. And it's a little loud. Okay, so I think with the very few amount of warnings, I think this is going to be the end of the whole thing. Now we have...
The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a flash flood warning for southwestern Little River County in southwestern Arkansas, northwestern Millard County in southwestern Arkansas, northeastern Bowie County in northeastern Texas until 2:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11:03 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 4 and 8 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 2 to 3 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Texarkana, Wake Village, Ashdown, New Boston, Foreman, Nash, Hooks, Red Lick, Wilton, Ogden, Richmond, Larry, Red Bank, Pine Prairie, Arden, and Wallace. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 2:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday for the following county: Bowie, Texas, and the following counties in Arkansas, Little River, and Miller.
She went with symbiotic. She got it right. Classical art or dressing is used by which of the following? It's either horse trainer, choral singer, flower arranger, painter, sculpture. She went with horse trainer as a guess, and she got it right. She got 8,000 for 16,000 in the Grimm fairy tale. What does the queen guess about Rumpelstiltskin in order to keep her firstborn child? It's either his age, birthplace, name, or weight. She asks the audience. 71% say it's his name. Went with the name. That is correct. And she'll go for 32,000 when it comes back. Now I'm going to go back on a few more stations. So now for 32,000. Who circumnavigated the Earth on a boat that came to be called the Golden Hind? Ferdinand Magellan, Sebastian Cabot, Chris Columbus, or St. Francis Drake? It was during the fourth quarter of the Bernstein show.
Well, I'm actually not too much of a risk taker, but I did have an initial instinct, and I could lose 15,000 here, but and I'm going to go with D as my final answer.
She goes with Sir Francis Drake. And she got it right for 32,000. For 64, what was the first song that the Beatles performed on their first Ed Sullivan Show appearance? It's either All My Loving, Please Please Me, Twist and Shout, or Help. She goes with All My Loving, and that is the answer for 64,000. And then for 125,000, which the following has the outline of its country on its national flag. It's either Poland, Cyprus, Brazil, or Iraq. She uses 50-50, which eliminates Poland and Iraq. She goes with Cyprus, which is the answer. And so when it returns, alright, so now she's going to go for $250,000. Which of these men was a member of the Warren Commission investigation into the JFK? It's either George Bush, John Sirica, Gerald Ford, or John Mitchell. She went with Gerald Ford, which is the answer for $250,000. She's going for $500,000, a night to 25 advertised for what product gave us the saying, often a bridesmaid but never a bride. It's either Listerine, Kleenex, Ivory, or Doublemint. Alright, here's when 670 the score did the national test. So here's when 670 the score relayed the national test. She phones her dad. She chooses to walk away. She goes with Listerine. That's the answer. But she walks away with $250,000. Joe McKay from Freeport, Illinois. Michael Whalen of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. These are the next tests in the hot seat. Betty Newmayer from Lakeland, Florida. Ann Penway from Lake Bluff, Illinois. Joe Saida from Blaisdell, New York. Armin Kenshin of Los Angeles, California. Danny Izzo from Festo, New York. Ken Zipper from Moorhead, Minnesota. Tom Volsky of Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Mike Larson of Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, here we go. The first fastest finger. Finally. Put the following movies in order of their first theatrical release, starting with the earliest. We have Turner and Hooch, Anne and the King, Dumb and Dumber, and Harold and Maude. So it's that, then Turner and Hooch, then Dumb and Dumber, and then Anne and the King. The fastest time is Michael Whalen. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start his game. Let's play Wants to Be a Millionaire. So here we go for $100. Eating which of the following foods too quickly causes a headache. It's either spaghetti, ice cream, chocolate, or dad's cooking. Now that we're caught up, we can... Going with ice cream, that is correct. Now for 200. A person for without preparation is said to be doing what? Ad-libbing, mad-libbing, women's libbing? It was ad-libbing. By definition, astral cannot be from which planet? An extraterrestrial cannot be from what planet?
Factors include
It's either Mars, Jupiter, Earth, or Orc.
source.
Definitely Earth, yep. Alright, for 500. When building up a nest egg, what does a young couple traditionally save? Saving money, yes indeed. And for $1,000 in 1968, what safety feature became mandatory equipment for U.S. cars? It's either taillights, airbags, seatbelts, or 5-mile-an-hour bumpers. Yes, definitely seatbelts. You should definitely always wear those when you're on the road. It's for safety. Here we go. For 2000, one children's TV show featured a character named Mr. Green Jeans, either Captain Kangaroo, Cougar Fran and Ollie, Pee-wee's Playhouse, or Romper Room. Captain Kangaroo, that is the answer. So for 4,000 now, approximately how much water does a standard box water cooler bottle hold? A gallon, 5 gallons, 10 gallons, or 15 gallons? That coffin warning better not have been canceled early.
Who would have thought how much it's helped? I don't think we have one in the building where I work, but I'm going to go with B, 5 gallons.
Going to go with 5 gallons.
Yes, 5
And it
gallons.
is 5 gallons.
Good guess. 5 gallons, $4,000. Taking a look at the $8,000.
So now for 8,000. A Laplander would most likely be a citizen of which of the following countries? It's either Norway, Greece, Australia, or Canada. Yep, and everybody's talking about the national test. That's becoming a primary story. I'm going back on several stations. He said Norway, and that's right. So Michael's got $8,000, and now he's going to go for 16,000. So here we go. In the 1999 movie Three Kings, George Clooney's character leads a group of soldiers attempting to steal what? Gold, oil, jewels, or plutonium?
The answer is A, gold. Final answer.
Wow, he knows his movies. He's got 16 grand, and they're going to go on another break, and we're going to jump right to his next question. And we're going to jump right to his $32,000 question. Wow, we're really getting caught up here. So here we go for 32,000. Supernatural beings called Kachinas are associated with what culture? Japanese, Pueblo Indian, Hawaiian, or Australian? Well, let's see if Wisconsin still does their. Yes, he was up until this question.
I think I'm going to use a lifeline now. Yeah, which one? I think I'm going to phone a friend and try to decide who would stand the best chance of doing that. Okay, I'm going to call Wade. What does Wade do? Wade owns the company that my sister works for.
All right, fine. We'll put Wade on the line and see if he can help us here. It's a tough one.
Yep, a very tough question.
Hello? Hello, Wade?
Yes.
Hi, Regis Philbin calling from New York. How are you?
Hi, Regis Philbin. I'm good. How are you?
Great. We've got Michael.
And I saw SKN switch times again.
$32,000 right now, and I hung up on a particular question here, and he's looking to you for help.
Okay.
All right, so he'll come on. He'll read the question, the 4 possible answers. One of them's the right answer. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Michael, it's all yours. 30 seconds.
And they start now.
Supernatural beings called Kachinas are associated with which culture? Japanese, Pueblo Indian, Hawaiian, or Australian Aborigine?
Kachina, Hawaiian, Aborigine, what were the other two?
Pueblo Indian or Japanese? It's a supernatural being in one of those cultures. Got about 5 seconds.
Indian. They're Indian, I'm pretty sure.
You pretty sure?
Pretty sure, 75%.
All right. Thanks, Wade.
Okay.
Well, he's 75% sure, which was more than I had going in. So let's I'll go with B, Pueblo Indian.
Let's hope he's right, huh?
Let's hope he's right.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Going with Pueblo Indian, and he is correct for 32 grand.
Now you're just 5 away from the million, thanks to Wade. You got 2 lifelines left, and here it comes for 64,000. In June 2000.
In June 2000, what TV producer produced this purchased a 1776 copy of the Declaration of Independence? Was it Stephen Bocho, Aaron Spelling, Norman Lear, or Ted Turner? Norman Lear, and that's the answer.
Norman Lear paid over $8 million for that document with David Hayden as partner. They're going to put it on tour across America. $125,000. Still the 2 lifelines, Michael. Your mother is a miss.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Here we go. One. Just like running a bank, isn't it? 125,000, Michael. Take a look. What Supreme Court
Justice serves as chief of youth in 1945-96 River War Crimes Tribunal? Was it Felix Frankfurt, Robert Jackson, Wiley B. Rutledge, or Hugo Black?
Let's use the 50-50.
Narrow it down? Good idea. Computer, take away 2 of those wrong answers, please. 1 wrong answer and 1 correct answer left. With us, Felix Frankfurter.
Okay, we're left with Felix Frankfurter and Robert Jackson. And we're not hearing an answer. Let's see, K. Does it even work?
32,000 is still
It does work.
significant life-changing.
I must see.
So you have no idea at this point it's going to be strictly a guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
Got a lifeline left.
Well, optimistically speaking, if I guess right, then I'll still have it for the rest of the show.
Absolutely.
Oh, geez, let's see.
And then afterward, we have some good nights to say to our.
Let's do that. Let's check with the audience.
All right, audience, Michael needs your help.
Kai's going to ask the audience.
On your keypad, please vote now.
The audience,
Vote now.
the audience, let's do that. Let's check with the audience.
All right, audience, Michael needs your help. If you're ready, on your keypad,
Vote now.
please vote now.
And 62 say it's Felix Frankfurter. Then the other 38 say it's Robert Jackson.
If that's a more familiar name, that might be easier to guess that.
A very familiar, yeah, definitely a very, very familiar name. Now we're going to see if Wisconsin goes in these next few minutes, and if they don't, then I'm not sure what. Well, this is not Wheel of Fortune.
You can't even talk to Wade again, all right?
Oh, okay.
Can't buy a vowel, Michael. This is not Wheel of Fortune. This isn't Wheel of Fortune. This is Millionaire. It was Robert Jackson. The audience was wrong. He walks away with $32,000.
We'll be right back after this. So
Alright, so we are going to jump right to the last fastest finger question since there are 5 minutes remaining left in the show.
fastest finger question.
Oh, are they really? Anyway, put these 1980s newsmakers in order their year of birth, starting with yours. Is that all they're doing? So we have Sal Rusty, Vanessa Williams, Gary Farrell, Ronald Reagan.
Okay, the time is up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the earliest.
We have Ronald Reagan, then Ferraro, Salman Rushdie, and then Vanessa Williams. Or fastest time is Joe Mulkney. He's from Freeport, near the Iowa border.
And January this year, we had our first daughter,
Rita. First name of a daughter. That's nice.
Great. All right, Joe, we only have a few seconds left here, but you know the rules, you know
Yep, we're just about out of time, so let's see how... Alright, here we go, 400 bucks. Which following is a common phrase meaning illegible handwriting. Is it chicken scratch, monkey bars, horse feathers, or doctor's note? One the chicken scratch, and that is correct. Now for 200. What is the following? Is it traditional filling for an eclair? Is it jelly, pastry cream, nougat, or pork? Pastry cream is the answer. Because of superstition, which of these is often skipped when numbering floors in U.S. buildings? Is it the first floor, 7th floor, 13th floor, or the 666th floor? The 13th floor. Yep, 13th floor is often skipped. 500 bucks. Which of the following words means a sudden inspirational understanding? The epicenter, epiphany, evaluate, or enigma? Epiphany indeed. Now for 1,000 bucks. Which of these musical storage formats is an example of digital technology? Reel-to-reel, phonograph record, 8-track tape, compact disc. Compact disc, yep. Yes, indeed. And that is all the time we have. So he'll be back on, he will be back tomorrow morning, and joining him will be Bob Wolf, Marilyn Wagner, Ben Bennett, Chuck Griffith, Andrew Strange, Bill Betty, Mary Beth Pedlow, Bill Roja, Jan Weckerly, and Bill Miller. Alright, let's see if there was... Well, at least this time I got everything I wanted. All the warnings and everything else of that nature. At least I got everything that I wanted to get. But what was I doing? I was gonna go back on New York's the fan. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going back on several Odyssey stations, and I'm gonna get the national test off of there. Like I'm gonna go back on several Odyssey streams and get the and actually get both the wireless alert and the national test. Actually, I think we heard the entire message already. So I think we ended up hearing the exact message I wanted to hear. So I have to go down to the part where the actual RMT is. Alright. And now comes the part where I'm going to go back on the remaining Odyssey streams and get all of the national tests off of there.
And Steve not necessarily one of the two things I'm propositioning right now are not mutually exclusive. You know, it's not
So I'm gonna pick a couple stations. Well, actually, I'm gonna do. Well, since Odyssey will rewinds on some stations, I am going to do a bunch of those stations, and I'm gonna go back on their streams and actually get the national tests off of there, and those will be included in the Wednesday compilation. Where after I have everything, then I will finalize the product. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is where our weekly test show concludes. So, before we get going, I want to thank Tom and Ben for their great sponsorship on our program. It is always a pleasure to have them with us for these Wednesday shows. Now, I do understand that a lot of this was completely different this week due to the national test, but we should be back to our normal routine. We should be back to our normal routine next Wednesday. Next week, we should be back to our normal routine. When it comes to monthly tests and weekly tests, we should be back to the normal routine on Monday. And I'm sure the national test is going to reflect a lot of the pretty much the rest of the week. And there we go, as the clock strikes midnight. And now, as the clock strikes midnight, it was definitely amazing just to witness. I'm so happy we got to witness it with you all here on the air. This was a very special program, let me tell you. So, I want to thank you all for joining us for this program. Man, this is definitely one of the craziest weekly test programs we've ever had. So, Tom and Ben, now be sure to join us. Join us again tomorrow at 5 p.m. as we bring you our usual backyard baseball game. And in addition to that, be sure to join us tomorrow night for a double feature. The Blackhawks and the Wild playing at 7:30, and the Bears and the Commanders will play at that same time. So, how about that for a double feature? We'll bring all of that to you before before it all unfortunately goes downhill. So we hope you'll join us for that. So until then, this concludes our broadcast day. Thank you again, Tom and Ben. We wish both of you a pleasant good night. Yep, and we wish all of our Plainfield TV viewers the same thing. So, we will let Regis Philbin lead us to our sign-off once again. We'll let Regis Philbin lead us to our conclusion of the broadcast. And then we will join you again tomorrow. For Backyard Baseball. And so until then, have a great rest of your night.
From New York, everybody, good night.